I'm out here at Cal for a football game, and I was just having a conversation about Heisman and Shedeur Sanders. Somebody said to me, you know, I think maybe he's 5th or 6th right now. Bo Nix is ahead of him. They're actually tied in the Heisman odds, but I don't think Bo Nix is ahead of him. There's 5 things you need to win a Heisman Trophy. Number 1 is to win, and Shedeur's got a big chance to do that. They were going to be 3-0 after their win over Colorado State tonight. They haven't played them yet, but I'm chalking it up. Number 2, you need exposure. Nobody has had more exposure than Shedeur Sanders so far this year. I mean, 2 big noon games and then the College Game Day game today. Even Notre Dame's quarterback, Sam Hartman, plays for Notre Dame. Today they play on Peacock, so he's not going to have 3 weeks of more viewers than Shedeur Sanders has had. Caleb Williams is off today, and he hasn't played in a big kind of high-profile game yet, but he will, of course, including in 2 weeks when he plays Shedeur Sanders. But number 1, you need to win. He's doing that. Number 2, you need exposure. He's got that. Number 3, you need stats to win a Heisman. He's got that. He leads the nation in passing yards. And Jay Norvell did his Heisman campaign a solid today, or earlier in the week. It'll be interesting, like, if they're blowing him out, if they're up 43-7, is he leaving Shedeur in the game and just running up the score on him? Even if he doesn't, Shedeur should probably get 300, 320 today, which is going to be below his average, but whatever. Go throw 3 to 5 touchdowns, run one in, have no interceptions, and just keep the momentum. He's got momentum. Keep the momentum. Keep the momentum. Number 4 is Heisman moments. He's going to have moments. He's already had moments. Today's a great day, right? You're not winning a Heisman week 3 against Colorado State, but your highlight reel, you can put some big moments on the highlight reel today. So we can do that. And number 5 is the story. That's the 5th element of winning a Heisman. And obviously he's got an incredible story. So Shedeur's got everything. Today's just about not losing and adding to the stats and the Heisman moments. And he's going to keep that sucker rolling. I mean, Jordan Travis, Quinn Ewers plays, I think he plays on Longhorn Network today, so he's not getting the exposure. Like I said, Caleb Williams and USC, they're off today, so they're not getting the exposure. Oregon plays Hawaii today. Bo can put up numbers, but Oregon is going to be, you know, they got the Texas Tech game last week, and Bo Nix put up big numbers in that game. That was a significant game. We're a long way from this thing being decided, right? I mean, last year Caleb Williams his Heisman campaign really didn't get going until like October 15th, mid-October. They played Notre Dame early in the year. He didn't really have a great game. His Heisman campaign really took off in the loss to Utah in the middle of October. That's when people really started to notice, like, this is what a Heisman Trophy winner looks like. And that's a lot of what Shedeur has had so far. This is what it's supposed to look like. So I think it's early, and people are sticking to some of the names that they had in their mind for the beginning of the year. And Bo Nix and Michael Penix and Caleb and Jordan Travis and Quinn Ewers and, you know, Drake May and Drew Aller, like all these guys, there's still a lot of time for them to win a Heisman and to put this full season together. But Shedeur's got momentum. I'm not saying he's ahead of Caleb, but he's got momentum. And I think people need to recognize that it's very real. And I think he's going to add to it tonight.